second half?
Just the ball movement. Everybody, we're playing within ourselves, within the system, and really executing the plays and not really rushing the shots. And everybody was just trusting everybody, and everybody was in the right position, in the right place at the right time, and it kind of helped us get a little spurt, especially to start off that second half.
And then what happened after that spurt?
After that spurt, I feel like Ohio made their series of runs, and we just never couldn't counter that up to par, at least how they did it. Especially, I think after we made our spurt, I think we took a small lead. I think they came down and scored, I think, 8 straight possessions, and that really hurt us. That'll hurt any team. And starting off a half like that, and getting ahead and gaining momentum like that, they just went away with it.
What did they do in the second half to take you away? Did they prevent the entry pass more, or?
I think they were trying to force me to pass the ball a little bit more. I recall myself getting double teamed on post-ups. They still allowed me to get the same position I had in the first half. It's just, they sent a little help man from the top side this time, because I guess they know that I like playing to the middle. I tried to get a few dump off passes to Cam, a few passes to Craig. Some we converted on, but not so much. And the guards kind of helped sink in a little bit. I can recall Javon trying to pass me the ball a few times, and I think off it intercepted it or deflected it. So I think that they paid more attention to that on defense.
Will you talk a little bit about the struggles that you guys had defensively? I mean, pretty much the whole game. Was it them making shots you got, or combination?
I think it was a combination. They made shots that they needed to make. You got to give them credit for that. Also, when we switched from man to zone, we gave up too many jump shots. And they were still going inside. They started off going inside that second half. I think the second half we started off in zone. And Keely went straight at the guy playing the center, Cam and Rashad. And that kind of opened up the lane for their shooters, because we kind of had to pay attention to them down low and off it. And Kellogg was knocking down shots on the outside, and then Cooper came down and knocked down a couple of long threes. And that took us out of the zone, and we had to go back to man. But I mean, they were carving us up in the man as well, and it kind of just fed onto their streak.
And one more. Will you just talk about the turnovers in the first half? I mean, everybody had some. You guys had just too many. Will you just talk about how that hamstrung your offense?
Ohio has a pretty good up-tempo pace to the game. And I think that at the beginning of the game in the first half, we kind of played into their hands with that a little bit. And that's, we can run, we like to run, but at the same time, we really focus on running good offense. And that kind of took us out of whack. And a few turnovers and things like that kind of puts everybody on their heels and things like that. And it kind of gives the defense an advantage. And I think they did a good job with that. They sped us up, they sped our guards up, turnovers and things like that. And we kind of dug ourselves in a little hole and tried to get out of that towards the end of the first half. So they just rolled that momentum out though, and they gained it back in the second half, and we just couldn't get it back.
Did you feel like it was a situation where you took yours, the team's effort to get back in and didn't really have anything to go in the tank after that?
It's just hard to, when you dig yourself in a hole with a good team that executes so well, especially with a good point guard, it's hard to come back from that, especially when they score on constant possessions, and if they get a few stops, it's really hard, because that forces us to have to string probably double the amount of stops that they scored together and then score on those possessions. So that puts a lot of pressure on us on offense and on defense. And if we've already been out there, players playing 20, 25, 30 minutes, you get tired, and to get focused in like that is tough. And we have a lot of young players that get a lot of minutes out there. So, I mean, it's just an experience, and we just have to learn from it, and hopefully we can grow from it and you just get better for these next couple games. And maybe we can take advantage of that against Buffalo.